It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and happy Sunday. So the Sketch Sunday crew and I have been doing where one of us creates a sketch and then they provide the sketch and their take on the sketch, and we are scraplifting it. So you can see I have both up there in the corner. So I'm doing some more graduation photos. This video was at a retreat, so it's a little shadowy, but I don't think it's too bad. So I have two photos just like Sandra does. So yes, Sandra created it. So make sure you give her some love. And my photos are a little bit bigger. And I am using a couple of Pink Fresh Studio papers. Now she has torn paper on the top and the bottom with a white background. So I am doing the same thing. Now I think my torn papers might be a little bit thicker, and I'm also going to add 2 layers instead of her one. So that's what you see right here. You can see that I used these same papers that I had used with Amber's layout. So these are going to go as, what are they? Coordinating layouts, because it's not really like a 2-page layout, but they are the same papers, and so they're going to look really good together. So I'm going to go ahead and layer these up, and that's kind of got like a little extra like jaunt on the end there. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim it off a little bit. I felt like that layer was just a little too thick for my liking. So I'm going to trim that down. And then I'm going to do the same to the top. Now, I matted my photos, I think, in 2 different pattern papers as well. It looks like she maybe has just a little slight white border on hers. And in the sketch, it kind of looks like maybe no border. But 2 photos and kind of wonky, which works for me because most of the time my photos are a little wonky. I try not to put 2 of them right on straight. I don't know, my eye doesn't work that well. So these are my son and his girlfriend who graduated last year, and then their best friends who actually will graduate this year. So we have another graduation to go to. Okay, so now it is time for that big triangle. And you can see me kind of struggle, like, how am I going to make this work? I don't know why I'm struggling, but I am. And so ultimately I'm going to decide I don't want to do one big triangle, mainly because I can't figure out how to make it, which is crazy because I end up making 4 little triangles. And what I decide to do is to cut 3x3 square and then cut them in half. And that makes a perfect triangle. So if I had just thought about it, I could have just made a bigger square, and then I would have been able to have a bigger triangle. But for some reason, on a grand scale like that, my brain just couldn't comprehend it. So instead, I'm going to end up with these 4 triangles, which I end up taking one off because it really is going to just get hidden by the photos anyway. So I have the basis of my layout, and I decided I want to do a little bit of mixed media. So I have some Winter's Mist, and this is a shimmers, and I had a sequin pack sitting on my desk, and it worked perfectly for the packaging technique. So definitely whatever packaging is sitting on your desk, definitely use. I'm going to add a few splatters as well. And then I can go ahead and glue down my triangles as well as my photos. And as far as embellishing goes, I do keep this one fairly simple. I didn't really have anything to go with these papers. I did decide for some reason that I needed these triangles scuffed up. So I'm gonna distress those, but I don't distress anything else. So not really sure why I felt the need to do that, but at the time I felt like that was the right choice. And so you got to go with what you feel at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and put those down. I did not wait for anything to dry, so things are a little wet, but it works just fine. I was having trouble picking up that photo with my nails, and I have actually noticed that I have been using my tweezers a lot more. I don't know why. I don't know if maybe like my fingers just aren't as agile as they used to be. I'm not quite sure. So I have this thicker pack, and it's like the perfect color, and it's all shimmery. So I'm going to title it Smile, which I'm going to put down at the bottom because my photos are bigger. So it can't go to the left-hand side like Sandra's is. And then I'm not doing all the florals. I'm just going to do 2 little clusters of 3 of these star puffy stickers. I'm looking to see with my graduation stuff if there's anything else I want to add, but ultimately I don't. So that is going to do it for this layout today. The Sketch Sunday crew will all be linked down below, especially Sandra, so you can give her some love. Also, I will have the playlist for May I Scraplift You. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. And remember to wear your crown. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.